Welcome everybody to another episode here on the Prong Gaming channel. My name's Jesse. Today's episode we're going to do something a little bit different. Today we are going to be reviewing the Xsplit broadcaster software. So you know, I am using version 2, or as they call it, Xsplit V2. It is the most current version, but just so you know, I've never used Xsplit before, so this is not a comparison video. This is just an Xsplit as it is now video. We're going to be focusing on 5 areas. We're going to be focusing on the layout, the features, the ease of use, and finally the cost. Let's go ahead and start with the layout. Well, what you see is pretty much what you get. It's all laid out right in front of you pretty well. We've got all your scenes down here. You can name your scenes right there. You got easy access to your microphone and your system settings. You got multiple areas to be able to add, remove your sources. You got your add sources up here. Your view, you can quickly and easily change your resolution and your frame rate, your screen transitions. Pretty much everything is right in front of you. And what is not right in front of you, when you have a scene in front of you, you can just right click it and get a menu, which you'll see here in just a little bit. So pretty much everything's right in front of you. So it is a relatively great layout. Next up, let's go ahead and talk about some of the features. There are a lot of features available in the Xsplit broadcaster. I'm just going to go ahead and talk about a few of the things that are available and that you will probably use on a regular basis, or at least the ones that I will use on a regular basis. But there's plenty from anywhere from the beginner all the way up to the advanced stages. There's quite a bit here in Xsplit. So let's go ahead and show you a few of them. First, some of the features is you've got on screen hover here, you could see what your next scene is going to consist of. Anything that's overlaid over the screen will not show up in your recording when you're actually recording and get your system set up. So let's go ahead and show scene 1 here. Xsplit has the ability to broadcast web pages. Pretty easy. Add source, other, come down here, web page URL. This is pretty nice. It shows you the entire web page in here. You don't get the address bar, so you don't get all the extra clutter. It just shows you the web page. You can use the page dynamically. You can enter your fields here. You can come over here. You can still use the scroll bars up and down. You can submit forms. You want to change the page real quick, you right click on it. You can come down here and you can change your page right there. Pretty simple stuff. You can also, one of the other cool features that they have is the whiteboard. You got the whiteboard here. You can write and draw on the screen. Quickly get rid of it. It overlays the screen, so I can't click in the box right there. Come down here and you can disable it, and then boom, you're right back into where you want to be. Enable it, hold your shift key down, and it automatically creates some neat shapes for you, some basic geometry. There we go. Press escape, there you go. Right click over the whiteboard, you can freehand it here. Choose the thickness, the color, clear your whiteboard. One of the other behind the scenes features here, let's go ahead and show you some of the settings that you get for recording. Your codec. This is one of the biggest features I think that has got me hooked on Xsplit. I was having problems recording my Minecraft. Once Minecraft upgraded to 1.8, it was really lagging my system down when I was running OBS or any of the other recording softwares in the background. It was really lagging me down because it was taking up all my system resources. OBS was running about 35% of my CPU. Xsplit has the ability to switch. If you've got a compatible graphics card, like I do, I've got the NVIDIA, you can run your codec off of your graphics card in HD. Running everything ultra high. Minecraft, I'll run with all the high settings on there, fancy settings. This only runs at about 11% recording at full 1080p. Pretty awesome. I haven't tried running it off of the CPU yet, but I would assume that would probably be pretty resource intensive. But to run it off of my GPU, that's pretty awesome. So, and then you can come in here, such a bit rate, and you got 2 choices here, MP4 or FLV. You can also have the option here to split the files. So if the file reaches a certain size, then you can go ahead and tell it to split the file automatically for you, so you can just piece them together there, so you don't end up with really huge ones. And then force constant frame rate. Alright, well, let's go ahead and talk about the ease of use now. Say you're ready to start recording. You've got some Minecraft in the background. So let's just go up here, go click add source, or you can do it from the bottom there on the add. Let's go game capture. I've already got Minecraft running in the background, so let's go ahead and click on that. It's going to throw it in here for you. Just take it, drag it, and fill up the screen like that. Alright, so you can see my mouse cursor in the background. We don't want to do that, so let's just go ahead and click show mouse. We want to get rid of that. boom, it's done. Now you're ready to record. You can either hit your shortcut key or come over here and click record and you can start recording. But that's not it. You know, I like to add a little bit of a watermark. You can do this with images, you can do this with videos, but you could just drag it and drop it right on the screen. It's really simple. Just take it, put it in right here, drop it in the corner of the screen, and you can see the animation starting to play right there. Alright, let's go ahead and move this up here. When this animation is done, we want it to loop. It's only a 21-second long video, so what we want it to do is when it reaches the end, we want it to start all over. Seamless. Seamless. You can also have it hide, rewind, or just do nothing. Just end and be done and just sit there. You can also set cues right here. I haven't played with this yet, but it seems pretty simple. You at a certain time frame, you can have it do certain things like pause or cut, resume, whatever you want to do. Alright, well, it's also got the blue background here. Not very pretty, not very pretty. So let's go ahead and right click it again, bring this menu up. You can also make this sticky so when you hover off of it, it doesn't go away. Let's go ahead and make it sticky for now. Come over here to color, chroma key. We don't want legacy mode because we've got a blue background. So if you've got a pure red, pure green, or pure blue background, you could select that. Boom, it's gone. That's it. Simple as that. You could set as anti-aliasing right there. But say you don't have that particular color. You can come over here, click legacy, grab the eyedropper, come over here, click the color, and there it goes. Now it's gone. Alright, pretty simple stuff. Color key, that's pretty much the same thing as your chroma key. You can eyedrop it as well, and if that's still not quite right, so you can still see some blue that's in there for whatever reason, the blue's still there, so you know, you can hit that all up, drop that down. I'm not quite sure how that works, but we're just going to stick with the chroma key because that's what I have on mine. Then, well, I don't want too solid color in there, so let's go ahead and you can grab opacity, bring that down. You don't want it distracting, right? You just want it there as a watermark. If you want it black and white, drop your saturation down, or just reset it. Oops, I messed up. There you go. Reset it, get the opacity back down. That's where I want it. You can also set transitions. This is transitions just if you come down here and knock it off. That's how it's going to transition out. Pretty cool. You can also, like I said, you can also do that with images. And so let's go ahead and show you an image. Say you want to throw in an actual screen overlay here. Let's go ahead, pop this up, go find my Minecraft asset. This is 1080p. I've only got a 720p, but let's just go ahead and drop that in there. That will work all the same. Pull it up in the corner like this, size it down. There you go. That's it. Now you come up here, broadcast, record, and then there you go. It's starting to record. Not a big deal. Pretty awesome stuff. Make sure you're already in your resolution. Everything's pretty much there. Once you set your presentation, get all your scenes set up like you normally like them, you could save that too. Last thing is the cost. Let's go ahead and head over here back to their website and just kind of show you what's going on here. This is current as of, well, now, as of the day of this recording. Prices could change down the future. They pretty much have three plans here. You got the free, personal, and premium. I'm not going to go into depth about what the difference of the plan is, but needless to say, well, free, that's a pretty darn good price. You can record in HD, I believe, up to 720 with the free plan. Between the free and the personal, there's really not too much of a difference. I mean, there is. You get full HD broadcasting with the personal, which means up to 1080. And you get 60 frames per second, whereas you can only get 30 here. And then the audio, too, when you're in the free, you only get mono. You can't get any stereo recording. But if you're just making videos, personal home videos, or you know, something simple for work, if you're not making any money off of your videos, take the free. It's awesome software, well worth the money. Personal, well, if you're not doing that, personal's not going to really be worth it. We're going to spend money on it. My recommendation is going with the premium. It's definitely going to cost you a little bit more money, but it's really not that bad. Let's go ahead and click on buy license here. If you get a year's worth of the premium, it's only going to cost you $60. Whereas in the personal, well, it costs you 15 bucks. That's still not too bad, but if you're going to put your videos on YouTube and you plan on making a little bit of money off of monetization, anything like that, well, you're going to have premium. So plan on that. 12-month though, that's not bad. I would suggest going for the 12-month. You get a 40% discount. But 60 bucks, I spent 60 bucks on worse things. I've bought video games that definitely weren't worth the $60. The one thing I'm going to complain about though is the fact that it's a subscription, the fact that you have to buy a 12-month or 3-month, and they do have a 1-month subscription. If you want to go for 1 month, it doesn't show it here, it's in a test phase right now, but they will be rolling that out pretty soon. But it's subscription based. When I buy something, I want to buy it. I'm not, this isn't a gym membership. I'm not going to the gym with this. You know, it's something tangible. I pay for it and I want it. So I'm not a real big fan of subscription-based softwares, but 60 bucks, like I said, for a year, that's not too bad. Or you can get 50% off and $150 for 3 years if that's the way you want to go. But not too bad. I would say a year, 60 bucks, that's a pretty good price. All right, so, well, what are my ratings? My ratings, well, let's say layout. It was pretty good layout. Let's go ahead. I'm going to give that a 4 out of 5 stars. Features. It's got some pretty good features on there. It's still missing a little bit. Let me go ahead and show you this real quick. One of the things that bothers me is it says right in here that you have easy to use Express video editor. Nowhere in this is there a video editor. Even when you go to here, my recordings, and you got your recordings in here, there is no place to edit it. So yeah, they missed the mark on that. You say you have a video editor and you don't, it's not there. That's pretty tough. The other thing that kind of bothers me with this is when you record, it only shows you the frames and the size. It doesn't actually tell you how long you've been recording. That's horrible. It needs it. I hope in an upcoming release they're going to have this fixed. But yeah, so they kind of missed the mark on that. So for features, I'm going to go ahead and give that 4 stars. They fix those couple problems and they'll get 5 out of 5, no problem. Ease of use. Well, you saw it right there. Drag and drop. Really simple. You want to right click on any of your assets and you can edit those perfectly. Come here, right click that, you do that, all individually. Pretty easy to use. So with that, I'm going to give that a 5 out of 5. Last up is the cost. Well, like I said, I don't think the price of it's too bad, but I am definitely not a fan of the subscription-based softwares. So because of that, I'm going to go ahead and only give it 4 out of 5 stars. Well, as always, I hope you guys enjoy my videos. If you're new to my channel, please do me a favor, go down, hit the subscribe button. Check out the other videos I've got in my channel. Let me know what you think on those. Do me a favor, if you found this helpful, you can also go down and hit that like button. That's going to help me out a ton. And as always, until next time, take it slow. Peace.